I like your approach when we talk about wealth growth. We're going to talk about what you do outside of talking sports, coach, but what you do in I'd say 9 to 5, but I know you spend more than just 9 to 5 doing it. So it's not a fair statement. But, we talk about, we gave your number out here, the text, the VIP to 600, 700 if people want to get a hold of you, coach, and your team. But like, there's a lot of worry about retirement, especially in today's, and you're America's wealth, financial, and income coach. You're the founding partner of Capital Financial. Like, how do you help people take that worry away from retirement? Because like we all talk about sports, it's fun because it takes the worry out of our head of other things.
Well, the number one thing of any kind of wealth building is to not lose money. You can't gain if you're losing. So we have to plug the holes first. Then we start filling the bucket up. And the first bucket we fill up is the core bucket. That's the bucket that's going to gain, but you can't lose. We call it a growth protection income account. So you grow your money, you protect the growth. Hey, it's great to win a lot of money in the stock market or win at Vegas, but if you go right back in and lose it the next day, what good was it? So we got to protect the gains, sort of like they did in World War I before we had all the fancy weaponry.
The trench warfare.
They'd advance, they'd dig a trench, and they protect themselves. Then they'd advance again and protect themselves. And if you're always going forward or staying the same, you're never going backward. And so it's a whole lot easier to recover from a market catastrophe when you didn't experience the catastrophe yourself, when you were at zero when the market was going down. So, and I've done this for 31 years, and I've got a lot of happy clients that are retired now, and a lot sooner than they thought because they were gaining and not losing. And so you don't have to get the big returns that your neighbors are bragging about. By the way, my brother used to go to Vegas 3 times a year. One time every 3 years, he would call me and brag about how much he won. So when you hear somebody striking it rich in the stock market, they're forgetting to tell you all the failures they had. So, and I'm a money manager too. So after we get the core built, where we've got the safe money and our income for life already established, then we take the leftover money and we put it at more risk than you ever imagined, because who cares if you lose that money? You still have your income and your core already there, but you could take more risk and not. Here's where people lose a lot of money. When they've taken a lot of risk, they lose the money and they have to liquidate that money to pay the bills. And so even if the market recovers, the money's not there anymore. So if we can always make sure our money is still there when the market recovers, it makes it a whole lot easier to take that risk. So that's what we do, Mark. There's no magic, Rob. We're not bragging about returns. All I will brag about is no one's lost any money using our safe strategies.
No, absolutely. If you want to get a hold of Coach Pete and his team, text VIP to 600, 700. Yes, it's only 6 digits, but it's like the opposite of inflation. Coach took numbers off the phone number to help people out.
Hey, anybody who texts Rob will be on the list to get my new book that's coming out probably in December or January. It's called The Book on Retirement. It's going to be over 200 pages. All simple strategies to put you ahead of the curve.
Absolutely. Awesome. Love that. So yeah, text VIP to 600, 700. Also, you have retirementhelpcenter.com. If people want free retirement information, just go to retirementhelpcenter.com and